It's your boy Lil Backpack or Backpack Emoji. Back in another YouTube video, and today it's gonna be a pretty interesting story time for you guys. It's a pretty crazy one on my end, but this is like the first time I was really encountering anybody like this. But before we start the story time, be sure to get yourself a little snack, get yourself a little bev, and get yourself comfortable. Probably put this on in the background if you're doing homework. And let's just get right into the shit. So, back in the 10th grade, I was still getting the hang of life, trying to balance my classes with my social life. It was just a chill, like, little Friday night, still being a 10th grader, I'm just, like, focused on my studies and focused on my friends, all that bullshit. And, it was a Friday night, and I got a text from this girl in my biology class. And let's just call her Katie, right? Katie was one of those girls that, like, low-key had, like, hella confidence. And she was always wearing, like, some form of, like, designer watch or, like, shoes. Because we had a uniform and shit. And she was always flaunting her fucking dad's wealth, like, in a casual conversation. And me and her have been chatting, like, at the back of the class for, like, a couple weeks now. And I don't have, like, a huge crush on her. She was really cute. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And her message to me was simply, my parents aren't home tonight. You should come over. And it's kind of crazy that she's texting me this because we never, like, had the thought of doing that. So she's just, like, texting me, like, yo, you should come over. Like, my parents are here. And the thing is, she lives, like, 10 minutes away from me, like, walking. And, like, we always talked about how we live close and how we should hang out. But not like that, So now, like, I knew, like, what I was walking to. Like, I was walking to a snow bunny's house, and I could look at come with some risk, especially over here in Florida, where racism, it's kind of crazy. But, like, I figured it out. I'm like, yo, why not? Like, I don't really expect anything crazy to happen. We're just gonna hang out, I hop up on my bike, and I was riding my bike there with a grin on my face. I ride over to the neighborhood, and it was one of those gated communities where, like, the houses were so big, it looked like mini mansions. Like, I live in a gated community, but holy fuck, like, my house is in here ain't that big. Like, what the fuck going on? I remember feeling, like, pulled into her driveway. Like, I don't know, like, her house was exactly what I expected. It was like a 3-car garage and, like, an American flag and a Confederate flag hanging by the door. But, I didn't fucking peep that, like, my 10th grade here is just to chill, quote unquote. And Katie greeted me at the door, with a big smile. She was wearing this oversized ass sweatshirt, and, like, she was wearing these short shorts. So, like, it didn't even look like she was wearing pants because that's how big her sweatshirt was. And I was like, oh shit, like, oh shit. And she she seemed pretty excited to see me, and I wasn't trying to overthink it, like, I was just, like, trying to lock in, trying to be nonchalant and shit. And I followed her inside, and the house was immaculate, beautiful, like, polished hardwood floors. Niggas had a spiral staircase. They had family portraits all around. Happy ass family, no lie. And we went up to a room, which was, like, kind of, like, fucking lit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of took a while to get there, which is, like, crazy. Like, her room had a massive mirror, a bed that looked like it came straight out of, like, a princess movie. Her room was, like, 3 times the size of one of my rooms. Like, what the fuck, bro? So we spent, like, the next hour talking, listening to music. And Katie was cool as fuck, like, no lie. We were cracking jokes. She was asking me questions about my life. And at one point, she even asked, like, me to teach her how to play one of the songs I had on my playlist. And for a moment, I low-key forgot about all the anxiety, like, I felt coming over there. But that piece didn't last for too long. Because, like, around 8:30, we heard an unmistakable sound of a car pulling into the driveway. And Katie froze mid-laugh. Like, I never seen anybody's face turn pale, like, until now. Like, I've seen, like, my homies black out and their face turn pale, but, like, this was, like, a pale of fearness. And she was like, oh my God, my dad's home, blah, blah. Like, she was trying to, like, whisper, like, not, like, she was clearly freaking out, but she wasn't trying to be, like, too loud. But I wasn't panicking like just yet, like, but the way like Katie's entire like demeanor shift, like her whole energy shifted, kind of set off some alarms in my head. I'm like, yo, is that a problem? Like, it's like, does this nigga not know I'm here? Like, what the fuck going on? And I asked that, like, trying to keep calm, like, trying not to make her nervous. And she looked at me with, like, her eyes wide open. And she's like, yo, he cannot know you're here. He's, like, super, super racist. And, dog, like, my heart sank. And it's like, I never really dealt with racism before, but dog, being caught in a white man's house as a black teenager is a whole different level of dangerous. Like, I could feel after she said that, I could feel the tension in the air, bruh. Like, Katie was like low-key like scrambling around. She was trying to figure out what to do. And she was like, yo, just go in the closet real quick. And she keeps saying like, yo, go in the closet, please. Like, I'm like, yo, bruh, like, not gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to go in the closet while it's like your racist dad is in the fucking house, like the same house as me. and that's when like we heard the front door slam, like heavy ass footsteps making their way throughout the whole house. Katie started panicking way more, and she pointed out the window, and her room was on the second floor, but the roof, it like sloped off like a little bit. Like, I don't know if you guys seen Florida houses, but you could like go on the roof a bit, then jump off, like, not from the second story, but like you're still not on the first floor. Like you get it if you see a Florida house. And bro, without another word, I low-key just moved towards the window, and Katie opened that shit as quickly and as quietly as she can. I climbed out, and my heart is racing, and like, bro, it's cold as fuck. Like, I balanced on the edge of the roof, like I was trying not to look down. And just as I was about to jump, bro, I hear her dad be like, yo, Kay, who's up there with you? Like, yo, and that nigga sounded furious. It's like, this wasn't her first time doing this. Like, this nigga knows when people are over. And my adrenaline kicked into straight overdrive, bro. I leapt off the fucking roof, bro. I didn't waste no second, bro. I picked myself up and I just started running, bro. Like, I was ignoring the sting on my ankle, bro. I thought my arm was broken for a second, bro. My fucking, like, my back of my shirt got, like, a little bit torn and shit. Like, bro. Bro. I hopped back on my bike, which was on the side of her house. Thank God her dad didn't come out and see that. And I pedaled faster than I ever had in my life. Like, faster than I was pedaling faster than I was when I got robbed, bro. Like, my heart was pounding in my chest. And by the time I got home, I still wasn't shaking. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? And the next week at school, Katie apologized, like, a lot. She told me, like, her dad was, like, ranting all night long about, like, kids sneaking out. How he didn't want, like, no one disrespecting his house or some shit. Like, like that regular old dad talk. I don't have a dad, but, like, I know what she meant. And, but it was like just a reminder of, like, how crazy things could get, like, not gonna lie. But I told her, like, everything is good. Like, you don't even got to worry about it. But I definitely did not go to her house at all anymore. Like, we hung out outside of school with some friends, but I never went back to the crib. And looking back at that, I'm lucky thankful I made it out without getting caught. Like, that could have been horrible. That could have been horrible. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this story time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Lesson of the story, bro. Be sure to not go inside a house if you're black and you see a Confederate fucking flag. Just don't even go for snow bunnies, bro. Just lock in, bro. Just get your money up and find you a beautiful black or Asian queen, bro. Like, that's it. I love y'all in little backpacks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.